Yeah, pull up that cup, man. Splits and sake.
Yeah, welcome to the show, the Spliffs and Sake podcast. Them boys on the road, they reaching out the goals, manifesting their dreams. Three young black brothers that make up the team. We got Max, Hendrix, and that boy Ron talking about this anime, and you can view it from home. So let us in, cause they trying to make themselves known. Let our tacos come together, we no longer alone. We taking over this culture, we changing the norm. So light one up, take a sip, and just get in your zone. What? Yeah, Splits and Sake.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Spliffs and Sake podcast. I am one of your grateful hosts, Rorronoa D. Senpai, and I'm joined here with two of my good brothers. You want to go down the line and introduce yourselves?
The good people call me Justice D. Maxwell.
The infamous Isaiah D. Hendricks.
And that's it. And as always, before we get into it, man, make sure y'all share this episode, like it, comment. You know, we still new here. We trying to grow. Help us grow with y'all, build this community up, and all that good stuff. So, as always, before we get into our anime talk, we got my boy Maxwell gonna get into the Sake of the Week segment.
Thanks,
What
Ron.
we got?
Our sake of the week is Soto. Soto sake. Like I said before, there's little soliloquies on the back. I'm only gonna read the first sentence. Soto, meaning outside in Japanese, is a celebration of the earth's purest elements brought together to make this premium quality, all natural product served chilled and enjoyed straight.
That was more like a paragraph.
Yo,
But you
he
get
said
it.
the
We outside. That's the point.
We
Soto.
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 That's that. So, yeah, we've been through a lot. Previous episodes, we all gave each other anime recommendations, to each. And, you know, I don't know how far y'all want to go with this, if y'all want to do spoilers, and especially for people who's watching who probably did not watch any of our shows.
I think my rule with spoilers is like if the show's older than like 5 years, it's not a spoiler anymore. You had your chance, and everything we recommended.
Except for his.
Yeah, I seen like both.
All of yours are no spoilers. So we'll just put a spoiler alert for when you're about to speak into, like when you're going to go into it, you know what I mean?
I'll keep it light.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's not a spoiler if it's the first episode unless it's like a big plot twist, but like, yeah, should be good. So,
Yeah, fair enough. But before anything, we got to get into our sake of the week taste testing.
That's it.
yes, sir.
Have y'all had Soto before?
Nope.
Man, you're going to keep asking me about sake. Only time I'm drinking is here.
That'll change soon, my friend.
Someday.
Sake.
What?
See, good thing I ain't pouring it. Steady hand would have been crazy. Sure. Had the bottle would have been going.
All right.
Alright.
As always.
Big bonsai.
Banzai. Oh, God. Oh,
my bad.
To the head.
So we about to go over our recommendations.
Damn, I thought we were going to talk about the sake for a little bit. I ain't gonna
Oh
front.
Yeah,
yes.
no.
I'm sorry.
I think this one from the last one has a better taste than I like. That.
Yeah, I like this one. This one is. The other one was very smooth too.
Yeah, it was smooth, but
And I think this one has a better taste.
Yeah, it has
and
a
it's like
taste to it.
it's softer in a sense. I can't explain it.
Soft is
Right?
a good word for it, yeah.
Yeah.
With the Junmais, yeah, premium Junmai. It just refers to like how refined the sake is. So when you see like a regular Junmai, then it's like refined, premium Junmai, super refined, Junmai Ginjo, really refined, and then Junmai Dai Ginjo is the shit. So yeah, this is kind of like
Levels.
yeah,
A
there's
breakdown.
levels to it.
Levels of this thing.
Yeah. Which one's like strongest? So like,
They all have about the same alcohol content. So this is like
but what would you say is like the Henny? of sake.
the Junmai Dai Ginjo.
Oh,
That
alright.
shit'll do it to you.
Stay away from that unless you having you know what type of night you want to have.
Or unless you're like a warlord or some shit.
Yeah.
Gotta be like that.
Man. But before we get into anime content, man, let's just do a little check out. How you guys been since the last episode, man? What's going on with y'all?
Niggas sleep.
Nah, I didn't know if you was gonna.
Nah, I'll
I
go
don't know,
first, yeah.
That's fine. It's just that it's down the line, so
Yeah, no,
I
that's
could jump
okay.
right over if you want. It's not a problem.
Cut you
Nah,
off.
it's
B.
okay. It's
Alright.
okay. Yeah, no, I've been Gucci. I've just been doing my thing. I had a little bit of a cold, but I used most of my willpower to fight it, and I'm Gucci now.
That's it.
That Vultures album has been on spin. That shit is a banger. If you haven't listened to it, Vultures 1, Kanye West, Ty Dolla $ign. That shit
Yeah,
is
nah.
a banger, bro.
Listen to it,
That shit
listen
is a
to it.
banger.
cause you just talking.
I mean, I don't know.
Me, I've been chilling, honestly. First off, the Ravens ain't win the Super Bowl. We know that. They ain't even make it to the Super Bowl, as we know. I mean, they let me down. I mean, that's it. It's all because it was rigged. Because of Taylor Swift. That's why it was rigged. It was rigged, but it's all good. That's fine. That's football. Basketball playoffs is coming up soon. I haven't been up too much, man. Just chilling. Same old thing. Working.
That's what's up.
Trying to watch all the shows you guys recommended.
That's it.
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah. What about you?
Myself, man, shit was cool. The first week, nice. Then out of nowhere, snow. And for me, I work outside, so.
Whoa! I hate snow.
I had to be in that. I had to be in the elements and deal with that. Coming home with my foot freezing every day. But other than that, push through, chilling.
You don't get like snow boots or that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I do, but
Too heavy for you, huh?
it's not that, bro.
He ain't trying to be really marching.
Mine's getting way too heavy for the boots.
Nah,
No,
it's
too
just-
big for their boots.
Cause it's like how like they don't most of the time they not all gonna shovel. Especially me, like even the first day when it was snowing, I was blitzing. They were like, "Damn, I'm trying to get this before you got here." Like, I'm out today. So a lot of
That's
people
a
didn't even
fact.
shovel nothing else. So I had to walk through the freaking mountains. So
That's
yeah,
tough.
I had to struggle through that. So
Actually, we did do something fun a few weeks ago.
yes, we did.
We went
did.
to-
Oh snap, yo!
The first Splits and Sake out, and
Yeah, actually, the first outing.
Yeah, the first team outing. Shout out to I want to get this right. If the Shoe Fits Collective and Toasty Marshmallow, they did like a little singles mingle thing.
Yeah.
A
little Valentine's Day quarrel.
It was cool, man. It was a fun time. It was good to hang out with other like-minded otakus and
walk out with the clean sweep. Stand on business.
we all took a win in a category of whatever was going on.
Let our presence be known.
That's
Team SNS.
That's it.
Put the
Full
word out.
victory.
Put the word out.
That's it.
But yeah, other than that, looking forward to, I don't know, something new. That's it. There's a lot of good anime this season. I just started actually watching a bunch of them. I think one's called Buchigiri. It's like kind of like Slice of Life, but more fighting. And it has to do with it's a very simple-minded story. It's like kind of gangs and like just fighting in school.
Oh, yeah, I
so.
love y'all gang stuff, huh?
Yeah, you know, a whole lot of gang
Straight
shit.
gang shit.
Classroom of the Elite. Season 1's fire. Season 2 is really dope. And the season 3 has been going pretty good so far, too. There's a lot this season. Undead Unluck is still going. That one's actually picked up way more than the second half. What's up?
All right, hold. I was just gonna say, last episode we enacted a rule: if an anime that you haven't watched is mentioned, gotta drink.
We'll do that,
Oh, we about to
but
do that.
not for new ones. Like, if it's new, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm about to just start name dropping right now. These bottles, kiss the bottles goodbye.
I was like, I'm name dropping in my reviews.
That's also fun.
Even still, I gotta refill your cups. But continue, bro. My fault.
No, you're good. there's just a lot going on. I haven't watched Solo Leveling yet. I know it's the anime that everybody's been waiting for, and I've been knowing that the whole time. I've just been waiting so I could binge it.
What
So
anime?
I'm holding it off. Huh?
What anime?
Solo Leveling.
Oh.
Sure
Yeah, you
is.
know, that's been like, even when manhwas got popping, like the webtoons and stuff.
Yeah, I
that
always
was,
see them on
That's
manga.
always been the one that everybody's been saying for like the last 5-6 years.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, this is. I'll be on my app. I'm like, yo, this still going on. And I'll be looking at it.
Solo
It's always-
Leveling is very popular.
For those who don't know, manhwa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those are essentially the Korean version of manga. They're usually in color and more of a animated cartoon feel.
So it's like kind of like getting an actual comic book.
Yeah,
More in a sense, because you get colored. Not all the time though, but most of it is
Most
colored.
time it's colored.
the more modern stuff is.
Yeah.
So like a Tower of God or a
Great show.
God of High School.
Whack show.
But the mom was
Yeah, those are
They
the
just
rap
kinda
from
got-
that, yeah.
adapted into the anime is kind of weird, but
Stop with that and stuff.
But yeah, a lot of good stuff this season. Solo Leveling is the one to check out. When I watch it, I'll obviously share my thoughts on it. But so far, I'm enjoying it. Mashal, Magic and Muscles, I think, or whatever.
Mhm.
I need to watch that, bro. It's just hilarious, especially for people who like Harry Potter and stuff like that. And if you like One Punch Man, you're guaranteed to like this because it's literally just a mashup of both. It's just hilarious.
I've been meaning to start it.
Been a watch that.
You saw? You saw?
Nah.
Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff out though.
Yeah, I've just been reading Solo Leveling because I can't. Well, I'm not watching anything current. I did finish Bungo Stray Dogs though. All 5
show.
seasons. That was a good watch.
Good show.
I didn't much care for it at first because the main character was kind of weird.
He
but-
is whack. The best characters would be their side characters.
Yeah, it's literally
such
the
as
side character.
Mainly Daizai.
It's Dazai, the Rashomon dude.
Yeah.
And
Gravity.
both of the the Gravity niggas Shoya,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
And then both of the leaders. The
I like Rampo too. The
Rampo's
detective, he
aight.
cool. But yeah, now the show's.
Yeah,
you
it's
watch
cool.
it for the rest, not for the
Yeah,
main.
you don't really watch it for
And
the
like,
main.
yeah.
And like those boss fights or whatever, but it's a good watch. Bungo Stray Dogs.
Dope show.
Well, let's get into our recently recommended animes that we all watched. I don't know what order I wanted to do this, but I recommended you to watch Serial Experiment Lane, and I recommended you to watch Michigo Ihachin, or Nhachin, how you ever want to put it. Because usually it's Michigo Ihachin because obviously the anime is mainly based on like Brazil. That's where it takes place. And my nitpick with that, after you find out what that one is, you had to watch it dub because it's gonna make sense. But Michigo is voiced by a white woman, and then
It doesn't give you the right vibe, the right.
no,
feel.
she plays her well, but it's like when you find out, like, oh, is that okay? Like she plays a black woman well. So like, I don't know.
What can you do?
In this month, no.
I mean, fuck it, man. Yeah, this month on this land.
That's my. Well, other than that, it's dope.
I wanted to ask why did you recommend me? Because I watched it obviously and I enjoyed it a lot. Like I really liked it. Like it's one of those shows where I can't wait to like have a daughter so she can grow up and I can watch it with her. Like it was a good vibe. But any like specific reason why you recommended it to me specifically? or-
Also, well, going off of your style and whatnot, I feel like, because I know you like Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, those are made within the same realm of creators who made that as well.
Oh, word?
Yeah, they.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I figured that would be a nice little tie-in, especially it's a different thing with like a female lead as well. It makes a different change to.
Nah, that was
other
good, bro.
shows.
I was watching. I'm like, yo, how did this nigga know I would like this so much? There's no way. But nah, that was a good put on, bro. I appreciate you for that.
That's it. Looking out for y'all.
Yeah, and why did you? Well, so I watched Serial Experiment Lane. I didn't finish it though. There's, I want to say 2 episodes left that I gotta watch.
Take a sip, no.
Yeah, I ain't going.
We gave you weeks, no.
Yeah. But what made you recommend that for me?
Just want to see you suffer.
I could tell there's a reason why I ain't finished it.
Because like I said, I know, cause I know mostly your style too. I know what you watch, and I'm like, man, let me get my man out of there. Get out of there, man.
That was the wrong one to do it with, partner.
That's it. You gotta just dive in there.
That was the wrong one to do
You
it
gotta
with.
dive in head first.
It is interesting in certain aspects. So like, for me personally, it was like I was watching it at nighttime at first, which is the vibe to watch
Yeah, I
it.
feel like it is.
But it was like to that point where it was mad late, so I was watching it,
asleep.
and then the first like, it's just like when it gets bright in that show. For whatever reason, when I put it on my TV, it was so bright, bro. My eyes would hurt. So I'm like, yo, I cannot watch this shit right now. So I had to turn it off, push it to the next day. Then I watch it, and I'm like, alright. It was very confusing, and it's a slow start for sure. Cause like after getting past halfway, it's like, alright, shit's starting to finally happen now, and it's like, alright, now I can kind of see where it's going. When I fully finish it, I'll give you my final take on it. But for now, it's not really my thing.
Damn,
Not really my thing. I ain't gonna lie.
That was the one you were saying was The Matrix was based off of?
Well, it was inspired. Like it's a few animes and Matrix inspired, but that's one of them. It deals with the whole concept of like the computer world and like what's the real world from people who been involved in the computer life so much.
It's pretty much
And
what's
like
up.
the fact that it dies that early, like the show was like probably made definitely in the 90s.
It is
So
in the
like,
90s,
yeah,
and
so
it's just
the
like
fact that they were touching on that concept already.
the point is already like, you know how there's that theory in the world where it's just like life's a simulation.
Mm.
You could kind of really directly grab that out of that for sure, because it's just like,
Yo, let me ask y'all
You
a
know what I
question.
mean? What's up?
If you guys weren't like real, right, and you were a part of a simulation, just set here to make me think that life is real, would y'all tell me? Or
no,
like-
because I'm here to make you think life is real. So how am I going to
Yeah,
tell
well,
you?
that's
It's your own mind.
No, I be watching that because, like, let's say if I'm a Morpheus person, the problem was when they did do that at first, a lot of people like they messed up their mind because they try to pull them out too quickly without slow.
yeah.
That's why they mad being slow with Neo. Like, yeah, I gotta let you know that this is this. I gotta give you the choice now. Like, hey, you in a simulation? Like, that's why Cypher was like, yeah. To be honest, I wish I did not take that pill. I'd rather stay in the simulation. So like some people, like you really gotta like be careful with like if I tell you, but still like what
How
are
they
you
do
gonna,
it,
what are you
yeah.
gonna do with this information type thing?
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is that we're in a simulation and you can't tell me, but I think you just did. But I appreciate you for that.
My funny theory about if we're in a simulation is the whole concept of like if we ever eat like exotic foods and like it tastes like chicken, I'm like because they brought this up in the Matrix as well, like because the machines don't know what taste is, so obviously they're just gonna reprogram the same taste on different foods because they're like, we don't know what this tastes like, so let's just make it taste like chicken.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah. So eating something that tastes like chicken. Guess what? So.
Brother.
And then you gave me. Well, I just realized you gave me Baki the Grappler.
Sure did.
But at the same time, you also said, "But you gotta watch Devilman Crybaby," and you was just like, "Yeah, that's one of them ones. Watch that too." I don't know why I watched it.
Devilman Crybaby was
It's a sky.
Oh, waste of time.
I wouldn't call it all that.
A waste of time.
Why would you say that? Because you wanted your peachy rosy ending.
No.
He gets the girl and they walk off into the sunshine.
No, I never expected that because, like, clearly, nigga, you're going into a war in a sense. So at some point, she would have died. I did like that she found out the truth because that had to obviously come about at some point. It wasn't a waste of time in general, but it was just like I kind of foresaw where the story was going after watching. Like I've seen other shows that's kind of like similar in that storyline matter. I guess you could say like there's a show called Platinum End. I don't know if you ever seen it.
Oh my goodness. You finished it?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No, yeah. So that is pretty much like, how can I explain it? It's like 12 contestants, like kind of like shows like Eden of the East and stuff that you like.
Did you think that?
Got me.
I do have a show that's kind of similar to, in a concept with like a game with higher power and stuff like that
It's
for
a
you to
few.
watch. There's a lot of them.
It's a few. I'm gonna talk about it too.
Yeah, there's plenty of them, but it's kind of in a sense like that for Platinum End, but it's like you're an angel. No, you get an angel. That's what it is, and they only pick people who are like near like ready to die in the sense like that's what suicidal people or people who's been through traumatic ass shit, and it's like them giving them a second chance to live, and then whoever wins ends up becoming God, basically.
No, that's well, I don't want to say you got that.
Yeah. I mean, no, I know exactly what you're gonna say, but yeah, that's literally that.
That sounds like my anime that I wrote.
Mm-hmm. That I wrote is crazy. But it's just like that in a sense, and I don't know. It was just like, so he never questions his boy. What's his name? Rio, right?
Rio.
Devilman.
Like
Sorry.
I said, when it comes to
we
names,
go
my
back.
boy.
Rio's the blonde kid, the one who takes him to the. For spoilers, it's
the
literally
club.
in the first episode.
He
He takes him to the Sabbath. Yeah.
Oh, that is what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like you don't see nothing sus about him, bro. Like, why is he moving like this? Like, he has this whole thing mapped out for you. He literally planned on you getting possessed. You don't see nothing wrong with this at all. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't say because his character before being possessed, he was very naive.
yeah.
He was just to go along.
He was just like he thought they were actual like genuine friends, but even still, just like all right, now your body's different, your senses are different. You can feel and hear different things, and you still don't notice that this man's on some shit. Like,
well, I mean, after all that, the nigga basically gave him superpowers, like surface level. You know what I mean? But then you dig deeper, and deeper, and deeper.
I don't know, and it's just like when it ended, the way it ended, that got me even more tight because it's just like, that's it. That was the big plan. Is like
guessing though, but
how did it make you feel
inside?
y'all ready for this?
Yes.
I ain't feel a damn thing. I literally just sat there and said, alright, next. That was it.
It's a sociopath, ladies and gentlemen.
No. It's just like, I didn't get emotionally invested into it, bro.
Well, and then there's that.
Like, the only episode that was like, man, that's a little fucked up, was the shit with his parents.
Just that, damn.
I feel like he got over that kind of quick, too.
Yeah, he did,
Like,
because
he didn't even,
the
like-
nigga got no feelings, bro. He does, but it's just like, he cries for everything already. So it's just little shit like that, but that was probably the only part where I was just like, man, that sucks. And what I will say about the show, before I forget, the best part about the entire show was the rappers.
The rappers, yeah. The rappers.
They was spitting bars.
There's a bunch of dudes in there that's just
Hold on.
spitting bars, Japanese bars, and he's going crazy.
おい確かにこの街は吐きだめでも俺は口にしない諦めオーラドゥビズインこんなとこで終わる気はねまあまあ落ち着いてクールダウンしてこう
He's going crazy. That's just
My
like
boy confessed to his crush through a rap. That was
mm-hmm.
Let me look up
How
their names.
open,
'Cause,
like
yeah,
the
OD.
window. Nah, that shit was fire.
You watched it in dub? What's up?
So
What am I saying?
it wouldn't have hit the same if I watched the dub. I already know. Oh, hers. Yo.
Check your out.
Wamu's gang is what they're called.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a group of 5, but it's mainly 2 people who spit.
The
But
one
the
that
one
can
dude who
beatbox
really,
it.
the one with, that's the little one.
Hey,
The
you
one
still
that
didn't
does
feel
the-
nothing from that too? From there?
Yeah, 'cause
from
even-
what happened to them?
Yeah.
That was
Did I
tight.
feel bad?
Wamu's gang blew mine, bro.
That
Yeah.
Because
boy-
even young boy that had his eyes covered the whole time.
Bruh, Judas.
Bitch ass nigga. He's a bitch ass nigga, and the other nigga was a bitch ass nigga. The main one though, well, the main 2, I should say, like, 'cause they were the coolest ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't feel a way about it. They're just like, damn. That was another one. I was like, damn, that's fucked
That
up.
episode
That
got me
sucks. Like,
tight.
that's corny, but it was whatever, bro. You know what I mean?
Be like that.
If I'm being all the way real, what had me the most tight about it is that this nigga never got to clap her cheeks. And the only reason why I feel away about that is because it was like, it was insinuated and it was like always being brought up or like in his mind, and it's like she's right there and she's close, or it's little shit like that where tension will build up and it's just like, so do something, nigga. Nothing. It's like, all right, well, that's that.
It's one of the great tragedies of life.
Yeah.
For him.
Childhood trope.
I know I gave you Fully Cooley. We agree you gonna watch
Fully Cooley.
Fully Cooley.
Fully Cooley. Yeah, no, I love Fully Cooley. Thank you for that. But shout out to my boy Chris Thomas from Jersey. Nigga, he told me to watch this shit in like 2003, and I slept on it up until
Last
3
month.
weeks ago. You feel
Like
me?
that
So
one.
shout out to you for recommending it. I enjoyed Fully Cooley a lot. It was funny. There was action. The music, 10. 10 out of 10. The music.
Facts.
I see why the outro was like one of those. And for a 6-episode show, it gave you a lot of feel, a lot of perspective. Like, and I say I should have watched it when I was in 2003 because I was like 10 or 12 at the time. Or no,
You would have been
2003.
confused.
No, 2003 I was 10.
You
I
would
would
have
have been
lost.
I would have been lost, right? But it's one of those shows where I would have watched it, been lost as a child, and watched it again
Yeah.
when I was a teenager and be like,
Basically what
Fully
Now,
lit.
that's literally what happened. Fully lit.
"Fully lit."
That's literally what happened to me. Is like I watched it when I was mad young. I seen it mad times when I was young, and I was like, all right,
Yeah.
now that I watched it again a few years ago, just like, oh shit, this is what the show's about. It's all about fully lit.
Fully lit. Fully lit.
What's your favorite like moment of that show?
Favorite moment?
It's a 6-episode show, but there's a lot to
It's
unpack from
crazy,
it, which is
yeah.
crazy, and this is what's so great about it.
I think it was the one that we talked about, the shit where he's like, he's not here to save you,
Yeah.
I am.
He said, stop calling for my brother. He's like, he's not here. Who's gonna save you?
Who's gonna
I
save
am. He said, stop calling me Takun. Call me Naoto.
Now listen, my name is Nauta. Don't ever call me Takun again.
That's
Got
my
it.
name.
Then the robot came through, he fused and then beat the shit out of the music played, episode ended. I said, yeah.
Gangster. That shit was gangster.
Shit
That's,
was
and that's
lit.
literally like episode maybe 1 or 2.
Probably
I forget.
like 2 or 3.
I think it's the end of the episode. I don't even remember.
It's
bro.
definitely the
It's
end
probably
of
the end of
one.
episode 1 or 2. But
No. I think it had to be 2. But I'm gonna watch it again, like in full Japanese. I watched it dub.
I never seen it in Japanese, so I gotta take my time to do that as well.
yeah.
Fully
You seen it in Japanese?
Yeah.
Which one you think is better?
I never. Well, I'm not gonna say I never. The only time I seen Fully Cooley and Dub was one
Really,
time when I was a
yeah.
kid. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool. But I like them both. Honestly, I like the weirdness of their voice in the English dub. But something about Japanese, they know I bring the emotion out.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I gotta catch it in that, so you can really get that feel.
Yeah.
No, but both of you good recommendations. I appreciate you greatly for it.
That's it. You know, so this time you won't have to be taking shot after shot after shot after shot after shot.
No, it's fine. I do this regardless.
Right. Right.
But, and what do we recommend to you?
I believe you recommended me Tokyo Revengers, and you recommended me Jobless Reincarnation.
Yes, I did. You can pick where to start from.
Yeah.
It's your choices.
Yeah,
Man said,
look. So obviously we said we're not gonna do spoilers. I'm gonna try my best. I wrote notes, but I'm gonna try to make
if there's
it.
certain spots where it's gonna be a spoiler, we'll warn you.
So Tokyo Revengers, I'm gonna get that out the way. These dudes told me to watch it. Long story short, I wasn't feeling it at all.
Bugging.
Y'all bugging. Y'all bugging for that to get more than one season. So
Nani?
I'm gonna go with some good.
Big
first.
Nani in the
I'm gonna
chat.
go with some good. The art style was cool. I like the art. It was nice. The soundtrack. I like the vibes to make it feel like it was like in that area. The music was cool. Oh yeah, this one's a side note. This has nothing to do with the anime, but I just want to talk about you guys. Like, why do they always do like that trope when they do an outro video, and it's always like the lead female character that's like just always like standing in some nice scenery.
Yo, that's a good point. That shit's in every show too.
I'm like,
And at the end, she's like,
it's like all about her. Like, you didn't watch the show for you.
yeah, no, it definitely, it's fake about her.
I mean, it is some, but it's like
Some of it, some
yeah.
parts is.
But it's like I don't know. I feel like it's like a deep in your mind thing. Like remember her like Dragon Ball did with Bulma.
Yeah, Bulma was in all the outros driving.
Driving,
The fuck?
outro,
We haven't
yeah.
seen you in like 30 episodes.
That Samurai Champloo was full about the beach. And I'm like, I don't understand. I'm like, why do you always do this? Like, that was cool. I don't the back and forth. All right, so this is not. This one is I'm gonna get into that one. It's a between the time travel system. It's next. My last pro is my homeboy. Is that Draken?
Draken.
That's the homie.
Yes,
That's all I
sir.
Nah, Draken's goated. So wait,
He cool.
you don't fuck with Mikey?
Nah.
Nani?
Bro, all right, hold on. And
I'm gonna tell y'all what.
I'll let you spit.
Alright,
But-
go on.
So, like it's a spoiler. I don't know if y'all know the show. So the show is it's not a isekai. It's one of those time travel things. Like you can go back to your
He has
life
to
and
fix
rebuild.
it.
But the problem with this one for me is that he can jump back to present and the past almost whenever he wants, and it's the trigger to do it makes no sense. I'm like, bro, that was stupid. Like, I was like, I don't know if y'all want me to go in on it. Y'all just want me to touch it like that.
Go ahead.
That's fine.
That's
Go
fine.
crazy.
Go crazy.
So-
Let it out, bro. Let it out. Because people who like the show kind of know what it's about already. And, yeah, they're going to see it in the first episode regardless. So, go.
Yeah, so
go
the
on.
show starts over. He basically finds out that his childhood crush died alongside her brother. And he was pushed onto a train tracks and almost died. And then that's when he was teleported to the past. One, they don't explain how that was the activator thing, but I guess. So, to take it out, he saved, not really saved, but he kind of like altered her younger brother's like mindset. And when he went back to the past or the present, he changed how his lifestyle, so it made him live, and he survived. And that's basically his trigger to go back in time, is when he handshakes the brother. And I'm like, really?
I will say that part didn't make sense, but like because of how the future changes, it does, I guess. Because like
It don't, because again, every time he comes back and the future does change, the brother is aware of the changes and he should not be. That's what ruins it. Because that means he's sitting here like looking at a newspaper.
I get what you're saying. It's
And
as
like,
if he's the one
like-
constant in
Yeah,
all
like,
timelines.
he died,
keeps his own
and then it just magically changed. He didn't die. Like, you can't be the only one who's seeing that. History literally changing before your eyes, and you're the only one who realizes that? Hell no.
Okay.
It gets explained later, and that's the best I can give to you without saying too much. It all does come together, I promise. But outside of that, how do you feel about the gang shit?
Oh yeah, so I was still going.
Yeah, go on.
I'll get to
That's
that.
it.
Go
So my
ahead.
problem, my next problem is not only that, the main character, every time he goes back into the present, he should not be in the same position he's in as well. They only teased it once, and I think it's like the last episode when they actually finally teased like when he went to the present and he was actually physically somewhere different. Because it seemed like the way they hint is that he's always gonna wake up in the homeboy bread, and I'm like, your future, because they clearly show that he goes into autopilot every time he goes back to the past into the present. So people in the past be like, oh, you was acting different, and now you're being different again. So clearly he's on autopilot. So the point is like something is wrong with him, despite everything he changes to make himself better. Something's still wrong with him that he's still gonna keep going down the same path in his life that puts him right where he is in the present. That makes no sense.
That's why
Well,
you gotta keep watching.
The problem, I see what you're saying,
But I get what you're
from
saying.
a time travel point of view, the thing is, it's with have you seen Days of Future Past, the X-Men joint?
Yeah.
So you see how Wolverine's consciousness got sent back in time, and not actually him. It was his consciousness got sent back into his younger body, right? So at that time when he got sent back, Wolverine's consciousness was like future Wolverine's consciousness. But then when his consciousness left, he just became regular, that time period Wolverine. It's essentially the same thing. And that's why I could see why like it's annoying. Because like, okay, I went back when I was 13. I should remember everything.
It's not even remember. It's like literally the reason why everything went downhill for him in his life was because he lost that fight and they became slaves. They changed that. He changes that and became part of the gang. And then he goes back to the present and you're still a loser again. I'm like,
Life is complicated.
But it's because of what was to come in the future. Like if you, like I'm not trying to spoil shit, bro. It's like I'm not spoiling nothing, but it's like, so you know how he has to save Draken, like that becomes like the next step. That's why he was still a loser. So then after he finally does that, it's like, wait, but there's another piece. Draken's gone. Oh fuck, what did I fuck up with? So I gotta fix that too.
And
so it's like it's a
that's
trickle
my next
effect.
issue.
So you probably got annoyed with the fact that it's like
I got
you
no
fix
his
one thing
existence.
and it's just gonna keep.
He is the worst, probably one of the worst main characters ever written.
You get to like him.
No,
he grows
there's
on
no
you.
way the hell
He
like
grows
that,
on
bro.
you. I
Because
promise you, bro.
he argues with himself every second. Like, yo, she died. You gotta change the past, man. You gotta do it. Yeah, say no more. He goes to the past. I can't do this, man. I'm scared. Like, nah, bro. Nah, like,
Cause you,
Crybaby hero.
that's literally it.
nah, bro. Because it's like it's literally like he literally has a pet toe and so like, no, I gotta do this, and then he gets punched. He's like, I can't do this. I say, no, right? Yeah, I can't. I'm like, bro, make your mind up. Are you gonna help or not? Like, nah, get out of here.
Like I said, it's one of those ones where like, damn.
And his memory, for a person who's time driving, his memory sucks. Oh. Your mission is to take down this and make sure these guys don't meet. Oh, okay.
Bro.
He sees them. Where have I seen them before?
Yeah, that one got me tight. Because I'll never forget that. That one really got me tight. Because it's literally the first, like, 3 episodes. They said, yeah, I feel like I saw that nigga before.
Bro.
Nigga, you just saw that nigga. I didn't even know that nigga. What?
I'm like, sorry.
Even the little brother that he saved, the nigga brought him into the office and said, okay, you can time travel. This is how we're going to fix everything. The nigga wrote down everything on the board. The main character is zoning out. He's like, oh, I wonder what blah, 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 blah. The nigga is getting, and I went back and watched it. He's giving specific details on how to save everything. Everything. The nigga was not paying attention, bro. He went back in time and said, oh, yeah, I remember this nigga. He used to wear it. He said, well, what am I doing?
The show would have been enjoyable if the main character didn't exist. Honestly, the show would have been a lot enjoyable if the show just existed in the past. If the show was just about these gangs
it's
of
not
kids,
about them going back into the future.
If it was just about these gangs of middle school kids and we seeing how they grow up throughout the seasons, and yeah, that would have been a dope show. But the time traveling and this dude just sucked. Like,
I'm not going front, bro. Yeah, the way you're making it sound.
It's literally one of those ones where you just need to keep watching.
You have to watch it to the end. And I'm sorry that that's the case. And you probably won't. It's a shame.
It's literally like one of those ones where, like, if you watch the next 12 episodes, it might start piecing together a little better for you.
Wow. You understand?
Really, it's 24 episodes, 25.
Forcing myself to finish.
Yeah, you should force yourself for the next 25. I'll watch that whole thing right now. That shit got. All right, read it.
Yeah.
You'll get through it way faster reading it.
It's a much quicker read. There's way less internal dialogue. There's much less bitch made shit.
Yeah, there's not a lot of him being, I'm a pussy. Nah, you gotta go stand on business, nigga. Like, that's it.
And even after this season,
he starts to kind of stand on business. So like, that's why.
I should say after season 2, because season 3 that nigga stands on business.
Yeah, season 3 is when you're just like, yo, nah.
And then the stupid trope of middle school kids being strong as adults and having superpowers is ridiculous.
It's relative. They never fought adults, so we don't actually know.
But not adults, but it was when Draken first met Mikey. I think he was in elementary, and I think he fought probably middle schoolers or high schoolers.
Yeah, they fought middle schoolers.
And these dudes looking like they full grown adults. I'm like, what's up middle schoolers there? Like,
that trope is gonna continue on. I'm not even gonna front.
I'm like,
once that nigga South gets introduced.
Yeah, but that's literally the end.
I put it. It's in my anime list. I believe I rated it a 5 or 6 out of 10. So
all for the first season though.
Yeah. So I got recommendations for people who like me don't want to see shit like that, but it's in the same realm and done better. There's an anime called GTO. I forgot the.
I know what you're talking about. It's also on Netflix, I think.
It's an old anime.
I never fully watched
that one is basically about.
I never watched it, so I guess I gotta take a shot.
That one's basically about a former gang dude who trying to change his life around. He becomes a teacher, so he bringing like his roughness of a gangster to the teaching realm. That's dope. IWGP, Ikebukuro Westgate Park. It's originally a live action show that got turned into a manga, so I only seen the live action. That one is literally low key the live action of Tokyo Revengers without the time traveling. Like, there's 2 gangs that goes into a war with each other. This one dude, Mikey, I showed you that one dude. He's literally Mikey, like the way he acts and how he fight, even how he fights, similar to Mikey.
Kicking niggas in the face.
Yeah, that's how
I'm interested. I like it.
So there's that. And then if you want a good time traveling, the one that should have made my top 5, I'm sorry I didn't put it, but Steins Gate.
Yeah.
Steins Gate, that's some good time traveling right there, man. But like I said, if they would have just made the show, yo, we're just a bunch of middle school gangsters, it'd been cool. But yeah, put the whole time traveling and stuff.
My most important question: why do you not like Manjiro?
Yeah,
Sano
what's
Manjiro.
your beef with Manjiro Sano?
Is that a name or a person?
That's
Mikey.
Mikey.
Oh.
That's his real name. That's his real name.
Like I said, I don't. It's not that I don't like the trope, but like it's the he's just a little scrawny kid, but he's like the most like he's basically like
The Invincible Mikey.
Invincible Mikey.
at like 10 years old.
But damn, bro,
I know,
it's still not.
bro, I
It's
know,
because you
I
gotta
know,
keep
I know.
watching to get explained,
It
bro.
all gets
Damn.
explained, bro.
Like,
It gets explained.
Like you
why
understand
he's
why he's
invincible.
so good at fighting and why he's so strong, bro. Like literally.
Because he been born into a demon family that we're gonna learn in the generation.
No, it's not demon.
I'm just-
But-
That's the prophecy, so we know.
It's a spoiler, not spoiler, but his grandfather was like a martial arts teacher.
that he's a master, so he lives in the dojo.
So he literally lives in a dojo. So he's literally been fighting his
since
whole
a kid.
life.
So like he's literally been training, and people are like, "Yo, how you so good at that?" He's just like,
Yeah.
"I just been doing it for so long.
Literally
Like,
just
you're getting
been
pretty
like
good
that.
at it too." And that's it. That's literally how it is. But like, Draken and them niggas is just OP
Yeah,
because
Draken-
they just shake, bro. They just
Draken's
fight.
tall and he's like
Dragon's like,
kind of an orphan.
Draken,
Right?
yeah.
but
You
I
find
love-
out
I
like
love
you find
the-
out everybody's
the
story.
morality of him too. Is I look
Yeah.
complex, like just a good character. Like he's just not like
Yeah.
Mikey. Like I don't know if he's gonna change later on, but just watch the first season. Mikey's just mad one dimensional. Like yeah, everything is fun, but if you mess with my friends, I'm gonna beat you up. Like, just watch One Piece then.
He's Luffy. What the fuck is
That's what I'm
that?
saying. What's the beef?
So what's the problem? What you mean?
He's 10. It's like,
Nigga, he's 15.
this man is 10.
He's older than the
15.
main character.
He's older than the main guy. He's
The
15.
main character, is
And he
like
literally only made the
28.
Actually, yeah, it does say-
has no memory of nothing when he goes back to the family.
Yeah,
You're
alright.
a grown adult
He's
acting like you got like like you say his conscience got transferred. Like literally, the day just got rewind and
Well, bro,
he's back to normal.
Remember in the
self.
first episode, there was nothing in this shit saying that this nigga was an exceptional person. He lived alone.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Mad trash,
A bum.
ass,
Yeah.
dead end job. He was literally a bum ass nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like literally,
is!
But that's what I'm saying. The whole concept of the times, because like it's literally like it's not like, and the next show is gonna touch on that one too. It's like literally like if y'all would just did the show in the past, nothing would have changed about the character because he acts the way he acts
acts.
when he's in his past.
yeah.
And like
Okay, but like how you said that the changes happen in the future, like how it did at the end, that continues to happen going forward.
and again, I
But,
don't know
like,
if they
you don't-
explained the brother being the trigger. I'm like, because I was like, oh, maybe it's just whoever he
explained.
says
It's
is the trigger. But if that's the case, that got debunked when he shook his homeboy friend who jumped off the building. And I'm like, why didn't why didn't he get sent back to the past then?
I can't say that there really is a trigger,
I think there is, but I can't explain it without spoiling it.
but there's a reason behind everything,
Yeah.
and there's the
definitely
person. That's the reason.
And there's definitely a
We're
person
just gonna
who's-
drag that show out so you can figure it out. 20, I couldn't, bro. 12 episodes to show it. Yo, if they would have ended it just saving Dragon, show would have been lit. Show would have been lit. It did its job, but they stretched it out for no reason.
Nah, that shit was lit. The second season was lit because Mikey packed the.
Now I'm saying the second half of the first season. I'm like, ooh.
You ain't fuck with the Baji shit?
You didn't like Baji? Baji's lit.
Who's Baji? Like I said, I don't know names.
The one who
The nigga with the long hair that fake betrayed Tomon?
he's the number one.
He was cool, yeah. But
They have cool ass characters.
How long it took for him to become someone important? That's what I'm saying. Like Draken was already built up. From
But that's the only
beginning.
thing that sucks about it, and that's one thing I will say. That's what sucks about it. Is like there's so many people in Tomon, and they're not going to be focal points until it's time for them, to be a focal
points,
point.
literally.
You get what I'm saying?
Their background
Because it's like
characters,
you got to also remember it's such a big ass gang.
what is it, 8 squads?
It
And
might be
then the
10
main joint?
divisions, no?
They were like 100.
There's 10 divisions, I think.
when the show started.
Because there's 10 divisions, but like you literally learn everybody as it goes and stuff like that. Like
Just watch One Piece.
that's more reason why I'm surprised you don't like it.
Oh, bro.
You like One Piece, you like that. That's it.
They ain't
Simple
got
as that.
time traveling with a dumb main character.
Well, yeah, but like he gets better.
Imagine every time Luffy got into a fight, he starts downing himself. Every main fight.
I get what you're saying, but like I said, he gets better. Season 3 is it, bro. I said like season 2, yeah. season
I gotta suffer a whole nother season for it to get.
Bro, when did
So-
One Piece get good for you?
When One Piece low key was always good for me because honestly, like I said,
What's his episode 1 when he called Toby?
a bitch.
Yeah,
it was just the aesthetic of it because the 4 kids dub and all that. It was cool. It was just a good time. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah. One Piece, but well, none like when I rewatched it. Like I said, I feel like if One Piece don't get you by our long arc, then it might not be for you.
And Arlong was what? How many episodes? Like
That's the arc for me.
40 something.
No, it's not 40 something episodes. It's just like 20 episodes, bro.
Arlong Park.
Yeah. The whole East Blue is done from 66 episodes. Just about. And they get to Arlong by like episode like what? Maybe damn near 30 or before that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If niggas fuck with One Piece because of Arlong Park, it took more than.
No, not. I'm just saying if it
He
didn't
enjoyed it.
completely hook you by then it might not.
I see what you're saying.
Then you'll just be forcing yourself.
That's what I'm
to watch
saying.
it.
Damn, bro. Because it's like, even though we're saying season 3, because the next season that they did is 12 episodes, and then the season 3 is also another 12.
And I was seeing that he like, yeah, watch this. I'm like, I went onto my anime list. I'm like, adaptation, sequels. Oh, nah.
For what?
Nah, for Tokyo Revenge. I'm like, nah. That went on the website. 3, so I'm like, nah.
I don't know about the sequels. I didn't even know that. You know, I think there is a prequel
They
in
put
the
the
manga.
seasons as sequels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but how many ratings did it have?
Like 8, I believe. 8 or 7. It's just in right now. The first season.
You hating. He's a hater. That's what you sound like to me, partner. And I'm not. I get what you're saying.
Let's take a shot for hate.
Suffering.
Yeah. All right.
All right, and the second one.
The second one was Jobless Reincarnation.
Let me hear this one. Before I even get into it, the reason why. Well, first off. Well, yeah. You didn't even ask why we recommended it to you.
Well, then.
I
next.
recommended it to you because you fuck with Serial Experiment Lane. Not Serial. No. My fault. Steins Gate. My bad. You fuck with Steins Gate, and it's pretty much everybody who's watched both says one reminds them of the other. And you also said you like the what was it, Rorronoa or whatever?
That's gang shit.
Gang shit.
That's gang.
That's a different type of gang shit, though.
I still ain't.
But it's still gang shit.
That's ride for my, die for my gang shit.
The reason why I wanted you to watch Tokyo Revengers as well was just because I feel like it's the time travel aspect of it and stuff. It's like it's a thriller and a mystery, but it's just like if you have a problem getting invested, then it's not going to be that for you. Clearly,
it's just the main character.
And like, don't get me wrong. Who the fuck watches the show for the main character? It's for Mikey and Draken. That's really it. That's literally the first season was literally all for
the
them.
funny thing, I thought that he was gonna become Mikey. Like I thought, like he was actually gonna like, oh, I'm gonna be tough enough, so he's gonna grow his hair out to be Mikey. I thought he was gonna be Mikey. So I was like, oh, when he gonna finally grow his ball? Like, oh, Mikey's over.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Every character besides him is better than him. Like,
Besides who?
the main character, Takamichi.
What, with hands?
No, just in general. I like every character more than I like Takamichi. There's only one thing I like about Takamichi, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's literally the same thing like with Luffy.
I don't much care for Shifuyu.
R-
Shifuyu? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, nigga, he lit.
I don't like
By
that nigga.
season 2, because that's when he really plays his role. He steps in from season 2. Shifuyu's lit. It's literally the best 3 characters is Mikey, Draken, Shifuyu.
In Tomon or just in the show? Because in Tomon, I'm putting Baji above, like...
In the show.
Personally, I'm putting Baji above
show.
Draken in the show.
Yeah, in the show in general. In the show in general, it's literally Mikey, Draken, Shifuyu. Those are the top 3 characters. You could flip the orders however you want.
Baji ain't getting enough screen time.
He died for a cause.
It's a big Draken gang out here.
Nah, Draken is... If you like a character, Draken is the best character in the show.
Yeah.
But, like, if you want... And he's badass, too. I'm not even going to say if you want to see badass, but, like, if you want...
He's cool, bro.
That nigga lives in a brothel.
He's cool, bar. He is, in a sense. He is. Like I said, the show's dope. You just gotta really get past whatever. Like I said, by season 2, everything
very
changes.
You have to
specific
get
hate
past
tropes, bro.
24
Yeah,
episodes.
you're a very
for it to be
specific
nice.
person.
You gotta just get past 24 episodes.
You're a
to
very
get
specific person, but
nice. I already said that. Like I'm very.
the reason why I recommended you to watch Jobless Reincarnation is just I just had a fun watch with it, and I thought you would laugh and find it fun too.
Yeah, it was funny. It was cool. It was a calm watch.
Alright.
So going into the pros, of course, I did like the art style. The parents were funny as hell in the beginning.
That shit hilarious, bro. And especially that episode is like, I'm pregnant.
He said,
Everybody looking like, what?
Yo, bro, his inner dialogue is like, yeah, this nigga ain't shit.
Yo, bro, he said, yeah, you fucked up, buddy. Don't look at me.
said,
Nigga.
yeah.
You gotta go.
Did y'all watch this in sub or dub?
Subbed. I didn't even know they had a dubbed,
I
actually.
watched it in dub.
Okay. Was it
I
still?
don't actually remember.
I hope it was still enjoyable then. Because,
It was enjoyable for me.
I watched it in dub, actually, now that I think about it.
Question. How many episodes did you watch? You watched the first season?
The first season.
Okay.
It's like 11, 12 episodes.
The first season's 24.
I only had 11 episodes when I saw it. And it literally, when it ended, it was like, hey, that's it. So unless it's a part thing, which all
That'd be
shows was
weird.
doing.
No, because, alright, so I watched 24, the first season, and the second season's another 12.
No, okay.
But
And I watched it, it was like 11 or 12 episodes.
we'll talk about where it ended later and stuff. Go on.
I wrote this, but I don't even remember. I'm sure that's his power switch, Paul.
Yeah, Paul's funny as fuck.
Nigga, Paul.
Paul having his harem.
The whole shit is funny as hell, bro.
Yeah.
That's weak.
Yeah, so you can holler at her all you want, but her? That's mine. That's mine. This man got a whole 2 baby mama, a wife. But she's
Same
mine.
crib,
He
bro.
said, yeah, you can ask stories about me. You don't come back here without being a man, you heard?
That's it. The soundtrack was cool. It gave me RuneScape vibes, you know.
Love RuneScape.
That's it. It was a good music. Cons. So, like I said, I watched it in dub. So the way like this show works is it's isekai. So it was one of those, you know, hey, you died, but you got reincarnated somewhere else. The problem with this one, not a problem. It's a nitpick. I'm not gonna say it's a problem. Is that he's reincarnated as a child, but he talks
Like a grown ass.
in narration, and it's confusing because he talks in narration as if he like, yeah, I'm a full-blown adult, I'm an adult, and then he acts like a kid when it's sometime. And I'm like, bro, you have your memories of being a full-grown adult. Why aren't you acting like an adult?
In terms of what the issue is because of whatever he dealt with in life. There's certain things he didn't experience. You know what I'm saying?
But still,
so it's just like, so that's when he'd be like, he's clueless and he wants to act like a kid and shit like that.
yeah.
But it's like, I get what you're saying though.
But even when he be telling Paul about himself, he'll tell him like a grown ass man. He's like,
Yeah.
yo, do you think it's like advisable to be having sex with like 2 women that live together? Like,
Yeah,
Paul
you
just be like,
spoiled
oh,
it, bro. But it don't matter.
I put 11 episodes. I feel like, yeah, the story did feel like I said, 'cause it was only 11 for me. I feel like the story did jump a bit. Like the first probably 3-4 episodes was one story, and then randomly went to a whole nother story, and then randomly went to a whole nother story. I'm like,
where you ended off, did that beam of light thing happen?
when I ended off, they got transported to another place.
That's what I was trying to get off.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright. Yeah. So I guess, well, yeah, there's an end to all that too. Like, there's a lot to go through.
I just looked it up too. Season 1 is actually 24 episodes.
Yeah.
But if you care to finish it, you feel me?
Yeah.
I might.
It's a fun watch. Like, if you just want to laugh and shit and just enjoy it, like, yeah, it's a fun watch. It's not gonna be somebody who's like, no way this happened. It's just, I mean,
There's
you
one
just
part of it where it really tees up OD.
yeah, it gets crazy at one point where it's just like, all right, hold on, the whole tone of the show changed.
Literally.
for a
I mean, there was
second.
the fight when they fought the giant snake was lit.
giant snake.
It was Dead End and Homegirl, and I mean he did a little.
Oh,
thing too.
okay.
Oh,
They
yeah,
just did
yeah,
a whole trifecta on that snake. I'm like, all right,
That was a
okay.
good team too. I like the little dynamic.
It's cool. So
Show's lit, man.
I nitpicked about the narration because I compared it to Tanya, which is also a similar situation of a isekai where the main, which is this one was more weird because it's a dude who died but he got reincarnated into a child woman.
Come on. you ever heard of Tanya the Evil?
We talked about it on the last episode, so yeah, I did hear about it. Thank you. But I haven't seen it, so whatever.
No, I didn't see it either. So
Yeah, it's a weird, like, it's a futuristic past setting. Like it's like a war, but like the weaponry they use feel like it's like some World War I weapon, but they have futuristic like technology. Like they can use like jet boots and fly in the sky. I'm like, so it's weird. But like I said, like with this dude, cause like he's narrating as his still past adult self, but he's also being a kid. Tanya went strictly as oh, I'm gonna take my knowledge as adult, but I'm gonna be Tanya. Like he doesn't really like, oh, I'm a man. Like he's like, nah, I'm a Tanya. That's it. I'm just gonna go into my role. I'm her. So I like to like just be who you got turned into. Then
Hey,
like.
man.
It's a whole new life. Just live your life.
Yeah.
Play your part.
And I only recommend one anime that's similar in the vein, which is No Game No Life, which we need another season. It's been like 10 years. Like
That's also on Netflix. If anybody wants to check it out.
then I mean, it's not really a isekai. It's just more so they just got transported into another. They didn't die. They just got transported into another world, and the world is more like a game setting world because they are gamers. The
Copy.
brothers and sisters.
All right, cool.
So what would you rate that one?
I think
Based
I
off what you
gave
watched.
that one a 7.
Okay.
Jobless, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got a 6, a 6.5, or was it a straight up 6? I don't know what you said
I
for the
gave
first one. For
either
Tokyo.
6 or 5.
Alright, and then a 7. And you for yours?
Fooly Cooley. I'm gonna give Fooly Cooley a 9. And it's only a 9 because it could have been a little bit longer. Just to, and I'm talking like an episode or two.
I know.
You know,
Because I don't want to leave the world.
yeah.
Makes sense. That would have been.
And
It's a good journey.
Fooly Cooley, and what was the other one? Oh,
Michigo.
Michigo Hachin, 10.
Sorry, I should have made me laugh.
10. That shit is a 10.
See, they're giving you the fun shit for me in the Matrix. What the fuck?
When he challenged his boy to hold his breath.
Oh, yo. Bro.
It's a bullshit. You want to give them the fun shit.
Bro,
They say, you gonna enjoy this.
It was an emotional roller coaster, and it. You both seen it.
I never seen it.
Never seen it. I don't like this.
I'm not gonna.
He never
I'm not
even
gonna-
recommended it to me once. Man say, yo, well, next I got something for you.
Finishing my shampoo. No, sorry.
You didn't finish Shampoo? Oh, I'm about to
Said that
say.
before.
You gotta watch the trifecta.
Wait, you haven't finished Shampoo?
You gotta watch the trifecta. Well, it's actually 4, but I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah, that's definitely a shot for that.
I said that last time too.
Well,
That's fun.
I own both Fooly Cooley and Samurai Shampoo soundtracks on vinyl.
yeah, those are good soundtracks to have on vinyl.
I had to go to Japan for the.
I need the
Shampoo
fucking
one.
the Michiko and Hachin soundtrack.
What I was gonna say is, for mine, I'd say Devilman, like a 6.5. I'd say like a 6.5. Just because it has some fun scenes in it. The rap group, them niggas almost make it a 7. I ain't gonna lie. Half the points is off of them alone. It'll just be the beginning of the episode. It's like I'm just listening to 3 minutes of this nigga just spitting bars. I almost watched the whole thing in one sitting.
That shit and it's funny.
Yeah. It's
Like
a
the
humorous
parts.
show. You know what I mean? It's just like, just don't take it serious and you'll have a decent time watching it.
Or you're gonna be scarred.
Huh?
Or you're gonna be
Or you're gonna
scarred.
be scarred.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get too
So,
invested.
There's shows that you just don't get attached to, like Akame got killed. But that's another story.
You guys is, well,
That's another
I'm sure
story.
you've both seen
And then for Serial Experiment Lane, I haven't finished it yet, so I'm not going to give it a rating until I see how it ends. The best part about the show so far is the opening. Is the opening.
Just the opening. So funny enough, I wanted to tell him about this. I wanted to wait to the episode. Recently, like probably a few months ago, the My Anime List website got hacked, and they made every anime just all Lane. It was all Lane. Like they just hacked it and put it. Everything was Lane.
That's OD. And if you watch it, then you will get why that's so crazy.
Yeah, Lane just has a cult following. I believe there's also a video that's flown around where the show was airing at the same time the broadcast of 9/11 was happening. You can see it on the screen.
Yeah, I see now. I'm not watching
it's
shit
like-
no more, bro. Show some spooky shit. It's already on some spooky shit, big, but like, it's just like, or
Damn, you
oh,
should've
and
left
if you
with that.
watch it, because I started it in dub, it just wasn't sounding right. You could feel like the voice isn't like, it's like the timing wasn't matching at all. Still, like you can see the mouth moving, but it's just like those words don't match. You know what I mean? It's little stuff like that, like just to nitpick a little
That's
bit.
the
but-
thing with the old dubs.
Yeah, it was like because it's easier now than then. So it was just like, it just didn't sound right. She was being way too annoying in the dub. Like she was being mad annoying. So it was easier just to watch it to sub. Stuff is better. You get a better feel for it, and yeah. So, get my review for that one. It's done.
That's that.
But as of right now, I'll give it like 6.5 as well. Honestly, at first that shit was gonna be like a 3 or 4.
Tough
It's
crowd.
like,
Tough.
show's been going up, yeah. Except for him, he had a good time.
Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it.
That point to be on some heat. All right, so is it top 5 time, boys?
Top five.
Top 5. So, we in the month of February. So, it's only right that we got to give it up for our African-American, black, portrayed anime characters. I don't know if they want to be technical about it because I know there's some characters that we consider black who's not skin tone black.
But when you black, you black. You know what I mean? Don't take that literal, like, outside of this. You feel me? Hey, don't be wildin'. But like in anime, like you could just tell like they're black. You know what I mean? So
For me, I stick to black, but I got one honorable mention if we're gonna go that route.
Okay.
But who
I have
wants to
a
start
few
off the
honorable
list?
mentions.
Me, you guys.
I'll go first. That's fine.
You go first, and I'm gonna light my spliff. I feel like there aren't enough spliffs on spliffs and sake, so I gotta maintain the spliff to sake ratio.
Sheesh. Well, honorable mentions. I'm gonna go. Honorable mention. I'm gonna start off with Jinbei. First son of the sea, Jinbei. You feel me? Like, not for nothing. If you watch One Piece, fishermen are black, bro. Not all fishermen though. I'm talking about like the ones like Horty Jones, Arlong, Hachi. You know what I mean? Like the ones who,
Fisher Targa.
yeah. Like the
Nigga
ones who
running
was
around
really
with a
in
dude.
that crew.
They
Like,
either black or Indian thing.
yeah, like it's just,
Definitely I believe Oda already confirmed that.
because
Jinbei
you could
was-
see the prejudice in them in general.
That's what I'm saying because it's technical. Oda confirmed Jinbei as Indian,
Yeah.
but
I can see that.
So it's like, because if we're being technical as well, in Dragon Ball Z, all the Saiyans are black, according to Frieza. But
No, don't do that.
we're being technical.
Why all monkeys have to be black?
it's
Huh?
not even that their story is
It's
literally
their story.
the black story.
It's their story. That's the
It's
same thing with the.
It's the American story. of black.
Explain.
I have to explain that to you, bro. The Saiyans were forced into slavery to work for a white man
That considered them monkeys.
who called them monkeys and they said, you know what? I'm tired of them. Goodbye.
Destroyed their
You kill them
culture,
whenever
destroyed
you
their
want.
history.
You literally have them do whatever you want. Like, you control them, bro. Like, they're, in a sense, they are black people.
It
But
sounds-
I'm not going to throw them into that category.
It sounds like you just described the Uchiha clan.
Nah.
Nah.
But anyway, that's what
All right. I'm bugging.
let's get this top 5 rolling. Like I said, honorable mention, I'm going to go Jinbei. I'm going to go Yoriichi from Bleach.
Yoruichi Shihoen.
Which is funny. I thought one of y'all would put her on. That's the waifu list.
I forgot about
she's
Yoruichi
dope.
for the waifu. Knockoff. But I have a
Honeybell
physical
from Bleach.
Oh,
Yeah, she's a
that's
Spada
good
from
pickup.
Bleach. Honeybell from Bleach
Espada
as well.
number
3.
3.
Espada number 3. I actually know the Espada, except for the last 2 in full. Not Stark's number 1, so I actually know the Espada. But yeah, so I'll say them 3 as honorable mentions, and then for number 5, I'm gonna go Piccolo, cause Piccolo's black, bro.
Piccolo's
Like
black as fuck.
Piccolo's black.
Piccolo was 6'8". Fucking had that shit on. Came to fights. Would switch up his fit mid fight. Fucking.
He wears a do-rag, bro. What do you mean?
Meditates all day, eating natural herbs and spices and shit.
But speaking of other black people in Dragon Ball Z, there's also Hercule. Ooh, but that's not the.
Hercule is not black.
Oh, sorry, Satan, Mr. Satan. But that man black. But anyway, skip on that before I keep getting sidetracked. We gonna go with Piccolo. Hold on, I actually wrote this down, but now I'm putting them in order for myself. Let's see here. My fault. It's a little tough, man. We got Piccolo. I'm gonna go with Gearless Joe from Megalobox. Can't tell me not black. For those who haven't seen it, it sounds a boxing anime, but pretty much it's like they're attached to equipment, so it's like enhanced fighting in a sense, and it's just like he pretty much is like on some show. It's just like, nah, fuck that. I'ma box them, barehanded with no gear. So he's at a disadvantage, and he's just boxing these niggas all season because he's broke, he's poor. So it's like this is how he comes up, kind of like a Rocky story, in a way.
You seen Megalobox?
You worry about me. He's worried about his lips, man.
3. I'm gonna put the man, the myth, the legend himself. Whether land or sea, you don't bet against him. The undefeated Mr. Rorronoa himself, Kaido. You feel me? There's no reason that I have to even say anything. Like, you know, Kaido, he's just him. Like, he really did stand on business. Out of all the Yonkos we've been introduced to, besides Shanks, he is the badass of the badasses. Like, he literally fucking put a fucking country into submission for however long he wanted, and then decided he was going to kill them. All of them. And then make them all slaves.
20 years.
Yeah, and then he was going to drop an island on the island and make it a whole new country.
That nigga said, fuck this. Y'all want to fuck up my party.
And then
Age of Ultron.
number 2, I'm going to go with Almine Daichi from Kuroko no Basket. From Kuroko no Basket. He's the most fun baller to watch in the show.
That nigga's nice.
He's elite. Nobody could beat him but him. Like,
shout out to Daichi. Man, that nigga nice.
he is. He's OD. Yeah, if you haven't seen Kuroko, you gotta check that out. That's a guaranteed must, especially if you like Blue Lock, Haikyuu, any sports anime. That's the sports anime to watch. And then number 1, I'm gonna go with the god himself, God Usopp, Sogeki. You know what I mean? He's, you know, somebody who has strong beliefs and fights for his dream and for his friends. That's all in One Piece, though, in that crew specifically. But he's going to stand up for his, no matter how scared he is, and he always just shows that character progression that we need. He's just lit, man. Usopp's lit. He's funny. He's just everything. He's literally what a black person is. Funny as hell. A good time to have around, and everybody just appreciates him. You know what I mean? And he's useful as hell. He gets everything done around the ship.
Bro, the nigga made the flag.
Like,
he drew the flag, bro.
He's in the first pirate bounty for Luffy.
That's a
fact.
Like,
that's all you need to know, man. But that would be my top 5.
He weaponized Nami.
He did everything.
Weaponized Nami.
He did everything, bro. Go
on. I'll go next. So, niggas was on my back because I ain't give it actual top 5 that one time. So now I am prepared and in order. Fuck out of here. Hold on.
He hit this left hand sock. He might get 3 this time.
Nah, hold on. Watch this.
Yep. Brain fried. He's about to go up.
Oh. You supposed to go split that.
Spliff?
Oh, yeah?
he does.
It's over. We don't even want to hit a list no more. Go ahead.
Honorable mention. I got a couple. Huey Freeman. And if you want to sit here and try to tell me that the Boondocks isn't an anime, I have hands for you. Alright?
I'm putting Riley before Huey, man. Huey! Go
on. King the Wildfire. Black. Canonically black.
Yeah, for sure.
Want to be clear.
Wait, I'm just curious though. This is your 5?
This is my honorable mention.
Alright, go ahead.
And I'm only putting King on my honorable mention because that nigga was only black for like 3 episodes. You feel me? Like, he was dead ass hot in his blackness for bare episodes, bro. And then that nigga said, "Fuck it."
And I'm black, y'all.
And I'm blacker than black.
And I'm blacker than black. And I'm black, y'all.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
I'm blacker than black. All right, and I'm gonna put Charizard, Ash's Charizard from Pokemon. That was a nigga. Tell me not. I'm wrong. Come on, bro. That nigga, so I ain't taking orders from you, nigga. You be going back, that nigga.
You ain't red.
You ain't red. Come on, bro.
So who you
That was
thought
the
you
only
was,
one
nigga?
of Ash's Pokemon that had sense.
Who
Like,
you thought
yo,
you was, nigga?
looking at the rest of his Pokemon, said, nigga, I evolved twice. Fucking these niggas running around. But yeah, no, Charizard, that's the last of my honorable mention. Number 5, I'm also going to do Piccolo because, 6'4", or 6'8", whatever.
6'4" ball player.
Nigga had that drip on. You remember that one scene when, I think it was Piccolo,
And
Vegeta.
Goku get the license? Is that
Well, that one too.
Hi there. You must be my student. You're Piccolo, aren't you? We're going to start with the basics for your first lesson.
When they was driving around, nigga had to fit it backwards. But there was another one where Vegeta, Piccolo, I think like some other character, but they was in the club and like Vegeta was in that shit like this, and Piccolo, I don't know, bro. That shit was jokes. We gonna find the clip.
Nigga, that's not an episode.
I promise you, it's an episode.
I believe you too, but like,
just
Vegeta
Google
in the
Piccolo
club?
in the club. I promise you, something will pop up.
we gonna do that after. Go on.
Number 4, also Daichi Aomine. That nigga had handle, street baller. Probably the best out of the generation of miracles, personally, in my opinion.
Not probably. He literally is. That's his
An
title.
argument could be made. Yeah,
no,
he is
that's
the
his
best.
title. But it's only because of certain other factors. But go on.
That nigga was like that. For number 3, I'm gonna put Dairu from
Nah.
from the Village Hidden in the Clouds.
Mhm.
The Black Lightning nigga.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I did have
I gotta
somebody
be
to
clear.
throw in my honorable mention because he should have been in my list, but it's hard. Bakareo, Cabareo, Killer B himself.
Baby.
But, go ahead.
But yeah, no, Dairu. You play the games, the nigga's nice. And he ends up being the right Kage too. So
Yeah, nah, he was lit. I actually liked him.
the
as a
tattoo
character.
was hard. Like,
No, he was standing. He was doing his thing.
and for number 2, Yoruichi Shihoen. I got to. Top tier. I can't say any more than y'all niggas have said. You feel me? For my son, my good sis Yoruichi. And number 1, Afro from Afro Samurai.
As expected.
As expected. Because somebody here has to watch it, right?
Nothing personal. It's just revenge.
Cool.
Yeah, don't worry, boy. I got
Like I said, I want to see the movie. I ain't even.
That's fact. I ain't want
I
to
feel
drink
like
this
the
shit. I
movie's
just
good
thought
enough.
for like he about to go crazy on the list. Go ahead.
Oh, my list is not simple.
Now his top 5 is probably gonna cook niggas.
So, 2 honorable mentions. One, I'm gonna get out of the way because I've talked about it too much. It's gonna be Mizuko. I could easily put her on the list, but I feel like I talked about it too much, and she was already.
I'm a second that honorable mention.
Bad move. You're up next, big boy.
Ichigo's over there. I mean, I already said everything from last time. Strong, independent black woman standing on business. This one, I believe, is more black than Indian. I'm gonna go with Fisher Tiger. That's my other honorable mention because my boy was out here freeing the sleeves.
In a Dewey.
Yeah, the drip on.
Bro, niggas was fresh.
Yo, Arlong's whole crew.
Them niggas got fresh, bro. Even Hody's broke ass.
I don't really have a list or order, so I'm just gonna throw some names out here. I'm gonna go with Ed from Cowboy Bebop.
約束だよ。ビバップ号の仲間にしてくれるってね。
She cool as hell. Once she joined the crew, it was like the crew just livened up. Everyone's all serious and shit. So she's cool, tech genius. She was the vibe. She came with the doggo. And when she took the doggo with her, I think she did. I got sad as hell when she did. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, bro. That ass took Ide or something. Yeah.
That we got my boy God Usopp. Like I said, man, he made the flag. He weaponized Nami, helped her with her climb attack. Was dead ass doing everything he can to repair Mary by himself. Like,
Yo, somebody play the Sniper King theme song.
狙撃の島で生まれた俺は
Sniper King is the go-to.
That's gonna play at the background as we end up.
Just the fact that he It's one of those, like I said, it's the same thing with Homeboy from Tokyo Revenge Late when he constantly battles himself if he's scared or not. But it's like he stands on business when it's time to stand on business.
When it matters the most.
Yeah.
The niggas shot at an admiral, bro.
Nah, fuck all that. Wait, burn the flag down.
Going to burn the flag down.
Right. Yeah.
He said, hey,
No
question.
hesitation. That solo Perona. Like, come on.
Save the world against sugar.
Yo, save Dress Rosa.
Save
Oh yeah,
Dress
probably
Rosa.
would have been the world.
that
Dofi
point,
was
Dofi
going
was
for blood.
Whoever it was.
Whoever
affected
stepped
by
foot in
that.
Dress Rosa, he saved
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
That's why he's the god.
God, who's up?
He's the truth, man. He's the truth. We got Canary from Hunter x Hunter.
I was waiting for
The
that one.
little
'cause-
black butler chick who putting it down so you'll cross this line and it's over.
多めに見るのはそこまでよ。この線を一歩でも越えたら実力で排除します。
Yo, bro, when she got introduced, I'm like,
Giving gone to work.
I'm like, yo, can she join? Like,
But Gunter didn't even
crew,
try to
like,
fight though. So
I would have to join too low key.
You know what I mean? Like, that would have been a
fire.
great
Just
addition.
because they were best friends already, so
Yeah.
it's like I thought she was, but yeah.
Was I'm gonna go with Carol from an anime called Carol and Tuesday. Funny enough, like I said, there's a trifecta, but it's actually technically four. This one's also one of the Cowboy Bebop Samurai Champloo ilk. It's a musical anime. I recommend watching it in dub because it's gonna make no sense when you hear them talk Japanese and then when they get singing they full-fledged English. They even got some celebs in there. Denzel Curry actually plays a character in there.
Denzel Curry? Okay.
Dropped like one of the best songs that it's just like
Drop it in the chat.
yeah. But yeah, Carol Tuesday is it's futuristic. They actually the anime takes place on Mars, so we got to the point where we can go to different planets. So they from Mars. There's Carol Tuesday. They both become friends through the passion of music, and their goal is just to basically become big musical artists. And that's the whole journey.
You keep me holding on, better breath. It's always something, baby. You like to play your game.
And my last one, speaking of music, is the boy Killer Beat. Man, came out of nowhere, dropped bars, dropped the Uchiha, dropped Taka.
Drop to Uchiha and drop Taka. Yeah, nah, he did him
Yo,
bad.
bro,
He did
it was
him bad.
crazy as
The only one who mastered his Jinchuriki. Like, oh man.
nigga Sasuke was walking through with the Akatsuki drip with the other niggas in the Akatsuki. Nigga really thought he was shooking and jiving. He
Bro,
pulled up on the
nigga
literal.
put swords in the creases of his arms. Yeah,
Bro,
did
he
him
pulled
dirt.
up on the wrong nigga, bro.
Literally. They set him up. Obito set him up. Say, yeah, I need you to go get him. Cause I know I ain't.
Punched
Nigga
a
said,
hole into
"Pain
Sasuke.
going."
Turned that one water dude into an ice block. Turned
Bro.
his Jugo turned that man into a child because he used all his energy. Karen was just saying there. Ain't nothing she could do.
Bro, the man, they sent him because nobody else could have got him, bro.
Nigga, who else was left in there? Zetsu?
Kisame.
Who else was gonna go? Kisame.
And we saw what happened with that.
And he got swept up.
Yeah,
Talk about a fish out of water.
but Kisame got jumped.
Low-key.
By
Kisame-
who? By a
Kisame-
guy?
Nah, his
No.
brother pulled up.
Remember? That's how the fight ends.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't even technically win still, so
Yeah.
we'll just leave it at that. That
Kisame,
ended in a
Kisame's
draw.
the truth. Underrated. The
Kisame,
tailless
yeah.
tail beast. To have a name like
Tailless
that
tail
is crazy.
His awakening in the storm used to be the blow.
Yo, bro, that shit had me hype. Swimming through
I
the
hate
water.
playing against niggas like that, bro.
snipe, snipe.
I hated
That's
you,
it.
Kisame Storm
The
niggas.
top 5. And more importantly, that is this episode. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this episode as always. Once again, share this, man. Put it in your comments if you got a top 5. Communicate with us. Let me see what you guys think. If you agree with our takes on certain animes or not.
Hold
That's
on.
what it is.
And this is the last honorable mention, who should have made my list, and I'll place him on another time. But Scar from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah.
He needs to be on my list in general. I just can't place him off the top of my head right now, but go. That's all I'm going to say. And we'll leave it at that.
Respect.
That's officially the end of this episode. Thank you for watching the Spliffs and Sake podcast.
Peace.
Catch you next time.